But it's essentially, like I say, that's the same Rocky script.
Yeah, it is pretty much the same.
It's the first one
remake.
Stallone hasn't written himself. Let's talk about him for a second.
All right.
This guy's amazing.
Yeah, do that.
40 years he's been playing the same part.
Who does that?
Nobody.
Nobody.
It's got to be a record to play the same character in 7 films over 40 years. We've watched this guy. He wears this role like an old pair of jeans. He's just comfortable.
That's true.
You know, and he was nominated for a Golden Globe.
He was?
Yes, and I think look for an Oscar nom for him, and don't be surprised if he doesn't win. The Academy's nothing if not sentimental.
That's true, but the Golden Globes, isn't that English guy going to be hosting that again?
Yeah. Ricky
Gervais.
Okay.
I don't believe that's the real pronunciation.
Whatever it is.
But, yeah.
He's doing it again. He likes to drink.
I'm surprised because they said they would never hire him again. Isn't that interesting?
Well, I think the ratings went in the dumper.
Why? Because the 2 girls were doing it for a while?
Yeah, they did it a couple of times and they got bored.
Funny.
They were funny the first year. They were second year.
What are
the Golden?
about?
I mean, the Golden Globes are what the foreign press, right?
Yeah. So who cares?
Well, apparently they do. It's a big party. You know.
Okay.
Felicia Richard. Felicia Richard. Why isn't
Let's
she
not
in more
forget her.
movies?
Yeah,
Oh,
she
I
should
know.
be.
She's over 50 and a woman in Hollywood.
And she used to work with Bill Cosby.
And her name. Oh, don't bring him up.
All right.
But she's over 50. She's a woman in Hollywood. And she's not Meryl Streep, so she's not getting many offers. But she's terrific in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Call her. She's great.
You know what?
Call us. We're just sitting here in Larry's living room, for
That's
God's
right.
sake.
I'm not as pretty as Felicia Rashad. I'll just say that going in.
No.
Put your
you're right.
glasses on. You'll see what I'm doing.
Let me just say, can I just say?
Yeah, go ahead.
I had a little crush on Miss Huxtable.
Yeah.
I like Mrs. Huxtable.
Pretty
She
good
was-
looking.
Yeah, and she still is. Call her. Our rating of the movie, we don't do thumbs up or down. That's,
No.
That's those other Chicago guys. Cisco and Ebert, they're God's dust. So, you know.
Well,
but
what'd
we
you say, God's
They're
dust?
like God's dust. We
Oh,
don't wanna-
God's dust. I think said God's dust.
Well, they are now. They probably both are now. But, I mean, they're like God's to us.
I see. Yes, you're right.
So
They're
we
much
do a
better
we
than
do
we
a
are.
we
While
do
you're wasting your time watching us,
we do a heads up or heads down. And what that means is at our age, we nod out.
Yeah,
I
that's
take
true.
little naps during the movie. So did you take any naps in this one, Larry? Larry, did you take any naps in this?
During the movie?
Yes.
No, because I was eating popcorn.
I
Keeps me
did
awake.
not. I had no naps either. So that's 0 naps.
Zero
heads
naps. Yeah, 2 heads up.
I did have I got a little heavy lidded. Somewhere in the second act.
Yeah.
I was a little.
Is it because you've seen it all before?
Yes.
Back
well,
in the
and
70s?
it's too long.
Yeah.
It's too long.
It
It's
is
my
too
only
long.
criticism.
Yeah.
It's the longest Rocky. Didn't need to be. Somewhere in the second act, it gets a little meandering to me. I thought they didn't need quite all the plot there.
You know who could have sewn that up pretty well, though, if they had used him?
Who?
Morgan Freeman.
Is it an announcer? Kind of an announcer? And then Rocky went and had a big fight.
No, he was in the first one, wasn't he? As the Burgess Meredith.
No, Morgan Freeman was not in any of the Rockies.
He was in a boxing movie. The one with that girl. What's her name? She played a boy. She's a girl that played a boy.
Are you smelling toast right now?
Yeah, cinnamon.
So we give it, it's a heads up, no naps.
Two heads
Excellent.
up. It's 2 heads up.
2 heads up, no naps. Go see it. Now, in the LA area, we're going to review the theater itself, the theater we saw the movie in. In this case, where did we see it, Larry?
Cinemark 8.
And where is that?
It's on the corner of Victory and Coldwater Canyon
Kind of close to us.
in the valley.
Yeah. And this movie, this theater it wasn't a second run house, but it was kind of a
Sleazy.
skeezy first run house.
Yeah.
But it was cheap.
It was cheap.
So if I had to take my kids, I have kids, to see a Smurf, I don't want to pay $15 a pop to see the Smurfs.
Like, yeah.
So this was like $6 or $7 to see the Smurfs. Okay, and I would take a nap. So, but we go to this movie because it was cheap. It was a cheap place to go, and you had trouble there, didn't you?
I did have trouble there. The last time I went, Dennis tries to drag me there all the time, and I said no, because the last time I went, kids egged my car.
How do you know they were kids?
I saw.
You saw them make your
Oh,
car?
yeah. Well, that's the whole point. You got to see.
Did you run after them?
No, I was in my
like to see
car.
that.
I didn't know. I know it would have been funny, but no, I was in my car. So I hit the brakes. I threw it into reverse and chased them in reverse. And they took off running.
Like in a movie.
Yeah, just like on them.
Wow, I wish I could have
Yeah,
seen that.
it was pretty cool. But then one guy stayed behind, and I blamed him, and he said, I didn't do it. And I drove away.
Big guy?
Yeah, he's big.
Okay, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
And
But-
the kids had all gone anyway.
But the point is now this theater has been totally redone. They put in
It's posh.
they put these Barca loungers in all the theaters that you roll back, you lay back like this, watch a movie. They've redone the carpets, the bathrooms are nice.
Right.
They've redone the screens.
One caveat.
A caveat.
What I'm talking about is that they have an escalator there that doesn't work. And it hasn't worked for about the last 20 years.
Well-
and they've got it taped off with yellow tape.
It's like a crime scene.
Yeah,
But
right.
the
And it is a
theaters are
crime
nice.
scene.
They're very nice.
Now, they've fixed all the theaters, and they're beautiful.
And seeing Larry go up a long flight of stairs, the poor guy, he was going up, he had a popcorn on one arm. And he's going up, and I'm looking, he's leaving a trail.
Uh-huh. So I'd find
said-
my way back out.
I said, Larry, are you afraid we're going to lose the car? You know? So outside of the escalator,
Outside of the escalator.
we like to review this on cost, comfort, and concessions. The
Okay.
comfort was pretty good.
Right, yeah, because you
But
could,
we're gonna give 'em
you
like
could
a
lay
B
back.
plus.
Did you mention that part?
Oh,
You
yeah,
just
you
lay
lean
back.
in this, for your cup holder.
All the way back. You can take a nap.
The sound's better, the bathrooms are cleaner, new carpet, and here's the thing, the cost hasn't gone up.
No.
What'd we pay?
$6, something like that.
$6 Tuesday. All shows $6.
Yeah.
Best ever.
And you didn't even have to be a senior.
No. Sometimes Larry
Which is great
uses
because,
that.
yeah,
I'm not quite that old.
I
He
was-
gets
I
in on the
was-
senior
I always
thing.
have to show an ID.
Yeah, and I'm with them. I'll go,
Prove I'm
I'm
a
with
senior.
him, and they'll let me in for the same price. But this was $6. Good deal.
No.
But the popcorn was pretty fresh. The
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Diet Coke was mixed about right. And here's another little clue about how to do this. You order a large popcorn because you get a free refill.
That's true.
Then you get a couple of trays. You go to your seat, you dump out the popcorn, you run back, get your free one. Then you don't have to get up in the middle of the movie. I hate getting up in the middle of the movie.
Genius.
Genius. And Larry used to just share a soda with me, but now he won't.
No.
So we get a large soda
There's
and
only
ask for.
one straw. If
Yeah.
they had 2 straws, then maybe I would, but not.
Well, we kept turning it over. Turn it. Now you
That's
turn it.
unseemly. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, but we get a water cup. Get a water cup, and you can share the big soda. It just saves you on concessions.
Where do you get the water cup?
You ask him for it. Could I have a cup for water? It's kind of an old fart thing. Can I have a cup for
didn't
water,
know that.
young man? Oh, sure, old timer.
He's
And it
an
works.
expert at getting
Yeah.
free stuff.
Yeah, free stuff. So I would say on a cost, it's an A. I'd say comfort, A minus, B plus, because that escalator issue.
Right.
And I think concessions, you get A minus.
Yeah.
So
And
highly
location.
rated theater.
And location.
Location's very close to us.
Yeah, it's like 3 blocks away, isn't it?
Well, let's not tell them where we live, Larry. You don't do that. Yeah. But it's close to us.
Yeah.
So I think
All
that
in
wraps
all-
up. That's pretty much our show, isn't it? I think
that's the end of the show.
I think so. No naps, no nods. We recommend this film. Stallone's going to get an Oscar for it. This is my prediction.
Two
Supporting
heads up.
actor.
2 heads up.
2 heads up. Concessions, and the theater is great. Costs, all those things.
And there was
make
a
it
guy
good-
named Michael Jordan in it, but not the same one.
No,
It's the one that we all know and love.
not the same sport even.
True.
So we'll see you next time. We're doing another movie and another theater.
You know
and
what I
thank
want to
you.
do? You know what I want to do?
What do you want to do?
I want to do commercials. I think we should review commercials. Have you seen the new the commercials for Chevy? Have you seen those? Mm-hmm. It says, "Real people, no actors, not actors. Real people, not actors." You know what's wrong with that statement?
We are real people.
Actors are real people, for one, and the other thing is, who's asking the questions?